The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Ritter. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the fake, here's Ritter. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. He keeps it himself. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down. 14 yards on the pickup there.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game. A nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Throwing now, Ritter on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Ritter. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He'll look deep, left sideline. Brees Hall, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They'll try to throw for it with Ritter. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Play action. No chance at all. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They go play action with Fields. This one complete to Washington. And he will score. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Steelers. That his first touchdown this year. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Gibson now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ritter. Open man downfield is Conklin. Big gain for the Jets there. 33 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the 1st quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. If you got to start looking elsewhere, you don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through it. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They're going on 4th down. Ritter. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and For this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Austin brought in motion. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Fourth down, Fields. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he's going to have the Steelers' first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. They're going to run out of the gun. Here's Harris. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Second down, it's Fields. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. 3rd down coming up.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
3rd and long. They put Wilson in motion. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he won't quite make it to the pylon. He's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. They get 24 on it now, just like that. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. And looked like he may have had a lane, but the defense shut it down quickly. He did not get in. And it'll be second down. One more time, it's Harris. No signal, and we will not get one. He stopped short, and now it's 3rd and goal.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
So they've been stopped twice at the 1. Can they break through here on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run with Harris. And waiting, no signal. He did not. No, he did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Play action, it's Ritter. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. A minute 58 to go in the first half of play. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. That's Washington, the man in motion. Off the play. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. That's Washington, the man in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And he'll take it on in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Ritter now off the bootleg. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. Now Ritter. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's with the coaches, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And the good kick pays off. Will only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Fields now on 2nd down. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Austin brought in motion. Fields to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Fields now. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Fields. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Third and long.
Here we go.
They put Wilson in motion. Throwing now on third and long. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Open man, that's Gibson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Ritter. That's to the rookie from Western Kentucky, Malachi Corley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On play action, Ritter. Now he'll air one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And the Steelers are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's Washington, the man in motion. They go, oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Play action. It's Wilson. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. That is caught by Washington. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Play action. Now, Wilson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. This one complete to Washington. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. Now it's Wilson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Now Ritter on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Ritter. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Pistol snap, back to Fields. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Now a second down throw for Fields. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Fourth down, Fields. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he's going to have the Steelers' first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he will score. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, I think by now we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Don't jump. Ready? Out. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Conklin goes in motion. Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. Again, working deep downfield. And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did. Walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go, son.
Another run here with Harris. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. That's Washington, the man in motion. On 1st down, right back to Harris. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. That's Washington, the man in motion. Fields now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Austin brought in motion. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. And that one not going to get there. And it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Throwing now. Ritter on 1st down. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Pass caught right side by Conklin. It's a gain of 19 in the air. And the Jets have a 1st down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position, and depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end,
that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. When that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.
Here we go. Right.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, you better pat me down and pray for peace before you let us in. My jettison is full of carnivores and lettuce men. You pushing positive, then we can be the best of friends. We drink the fire from the fountain in excellence. Open sores, open doors like a Trojan horse. No remorse, I make lore fact like college course. Making seconds to records, the textures you could never touch the circle I rolled and you overstepped your effort. I'm the shepherd and leopards, I'll pull you back together. You fall apart, I'll build it back but better. I'm a scoundrel with my pen works adventures. My punchlines are too raw for glass jars and dentures. You think you've seen madness? Well, I am the center. I'm only happy in the summer. The winter. Watch out now. Come heavy water. It's high now. Not going under. Oh, oh, oh. Not gonna let you go. Oh, oh, oh. Pay what you owe. Watch out now. My mistake. It's damn namaste. And darling, mama, cause I'm searching for better days. Tijuana, I'm cutting through this with my switchblade to katanas, cause I've learned something from years ahead hunting. If I got something to say, then I'ma say something. A glutton for all these beatings and fighting for what I'm loving. If the whole world's throwing out sparks, I keep on trucking, yeah. I ain't got time for y'all to get your heads right. I'll find some rope and you can go and hang tight. It's getting dark as midnight. His beat swinging so hard, we in a fist. Tippy toe, watch me dip and roll. Round the corner, run another level, watch my glow. I be switching colors, red, green, and gold. I'm speaking the truth, and now I'm spitting heavy waters on the floor in the booth. Let's go. Watch out now, come heavy water. It's high now, not going under. Oh, 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 not gonna let you go. You watch out now. Come heavy water. Now listen to me. Yeah. Gonna run down a bad man today. Gonna run down, gonna hunt down a bad man like me. When the sun down, gonna come round, set fire ablaze. Gonna run down a bad man today. Said the ragamuffin man, them not play. My bloodline everywhere, they got it coming in ways. You know the struggling ain't living, so the hustle comes easy. So listen up when they hear me say, watch out now. Come heavy water. Heads high now, not going under. Oh, 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 not gonna let you go. Oh, 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 pay what you owe. Watch out now. Come heavy water.
Like damn, why I get a like urn? I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like white, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. The hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf on the last few deal when the night check came and I still got chills to the 2K lick. I ain't even go pro, got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain, heard a lame. Trying to play up my name when I'm 23 to it, and I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb, got stank. Out here, everything come free, I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in the set, dying them streets through the boy alley hooping, I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light skin in the ceiling, got peeled, I was 20 plus young when got real young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mind, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like you 20 out grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you live with no spine, bro, better off dying. Man, you got nerve, bro, need to get a bird. And I'ma get it off first, find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt, funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse, woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep, everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops, wonder where I been, I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Bezel with the ticker on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level on. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 and a so silly. When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up, I'ma have some stash. Now you in a broad purse, but you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little ratchet. Living out his backpack, need to get it back. Got a grade double R and you need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang. Where you all on my when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but his get burned. Cause your boy got spit when the light got turned. Got it all crack when the boy won't learn. Big wrapped up shorty when the block gets shut.